Hey traders, this is Jeff from zentrader.ca, and in this video I'm going to talk about my timing signal. It switched to negative today. You can see they're indicated by the red arrow down, and I've got some sectors that I'm going to talk about. And so, we'll just start with the timing signal. Today was one of those days where I think the gap was trying to get filled, and it sold off towards the end of the close, and we may get some more. We may get another push up tomorrow. It's really difficult to say it the way, I saw a lot of negative earnings being released after the bell today, but it didn't really seem to impact the futures too much. So it's going to be based on any earnings that are open in the morning that are reported. I guess that's probably going to move the market. But you can see the RSI went down into oversold territory, and we've come back up to that 60. This isn't necessarily going to be a resistance point because this isn't that oversold. You can go back here, I can show you a better example. You really want to see this oversold, and then that's when the 60 will become more significant. It's really difficult to say using the RSI with this time. What I'm really looking at here, let me go to the Dow, is this area here. We're about 100 points, maybe about 75 points below this July high, and this is really what I'm watching. I don't think that we're going to close above that, and I sent out an alert to those who are on my free newsletter, and if you're interested, you can just go to zentrader.net and sign up, or you can just sign up right from the website. So I said if we go above this July high, I think that's going to cause some problems for our timing signal. I think we have really good reward to risk here. I think we're risking 75, 100 points to potentially go back down and retest these June lows, which is some 900 points lower. You could say that's 9-1, but who knows? Maybe we gap up and go up 200 more points from here, and who knows what's going to happen. But my point is I think a close above here would go a long ways to negating this particular bearish call, and I think we have a lot of room to potentially fall. Especially, I go through probably 70 sectors every night, or at least, sometimes I'll skip a night if there's not that much action. And there's only a few sectors out there that are bullish. There's the gas distribution index, the pharmaceuticals, fixed communications, and all three of these, what they have in common is they typically go up when the markets go down, and they're not the sectors that really lead us to new highs, I guess is what I'm saying. And I'm not really seeing a whole lot of, not just sectors, I'm not seeing a whole lot of stocks that are really breaking out. I mean, yeah, there are a few, but maybe there's only a handful right now that I'm watching during this earnings seasons that have really reacted favorably to earnings, and that in itself is telling. I have one more chart here. This is a chart I showed you guys the other day on a market video, and you can see how the RSI has this falling trend line, and so we do have a little bit more we could go and not really negate this particular push down on the markets. I think today was one of those days where it seemed, I think if you were short, it felt a lot worse than it really was. And you just got to see here, there's lower highs on the RSI. We have a downtrending 50-day moving average. The long-term 200 moving average, it is trending up, so that's bullish. If you really use the 200, if you really go by the 200-day moving average. But other than that, there's not a whole lot out there, I think, that can really propel this market higher, other than solid earnings that investors perceive as that could drive the markets higher. So once again, my timing signal went negative, and I think we have low risk to reward with this particular signal.